What does it mean?
Let's go and play.
Oh, let's go and play.
Yeah.
Me, the Yoruba, I know it. Small things. So.
Small things.
Let me see. A car raw is good morning, right?
Yeah, car.
And when you say welcome, it's a carbo.
Carbo, yeah.
What? There's another one. They always ask.
A car
song is afternoon.
Yeah.
A car le is in the evening.
Yeah.
But they usually saying it very, very interesting. A girl leo, right? Let's say if you watch Neighborhood, you watch there's this other one too, Gangs of Lagos.
Yeah.
And then you watch Shantytown. Yeah. You get some of these things.
You get some
so it's called cultural export. You get it. So I'm actually learning small from these areas. But anyway, welcome is a cabo. So welcome, a cabo. Nice one there.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So all the way from Nigeria, of course, Bbnaija is here, singer-songwriter. And although Bryann has been in the public eye since 2019, he began to gain more attention when you made it into the Big Brother Niger next Level Up edition. Yeah, in 2019. You've been in Ghana before in 2019, right?
Yeah, I've been in Ghana.
What do you come do?
Man, I came for I was a tourist. I came for a show, some shows,
Who was your tour guide?
Man,
Don't tell me it's Tosca.
Some very, very American girls like this.
American girl be your tour guide for Ghana. This is a sellout session.
Very, very. Because they didn't let me try proper food, man. They had me eating Chinese food.
What?
Yeah, jerk chicken.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
You missed the fufu,
I
banku,
missed everything.
Watch it.
Everything. I didn't try
included the world famous Ghana jollof.
No, we tried Ghana jollof.
You tried that one.
Yeah, we tried.
Hands down is ours, isn't it? I mean, it's not even a conversation to have.
So that's the thing I was literally telling my manager before we got here. It's like, if you make basmati rice, if you make Nigerian jollof with basmati rice, it's almost the same thing.
Are you sure?
Yeah. So I don't think it's about the country. I think it's about the person cooking it, man.
Well, that too.
If you can't cook jollof, you can't cook jollof,
There's that too.
Yeah.
Be true, bro.
So,
but I know you cook something we call concoction. Nigerian people have concoction. What is that? What's that? What's that concoction thing? What's that?
So if in Nigeria there's something we call concoction rice.
Yeah.
It's like when you're super hungry, you don't have the time to just make
proper food.
Rice. You just throw anything in the pot and just mix it with the rice and
that's it.
It's concoction rice.
I know a guy we were in a hostel together back in my undergrad.
Yeah. He
does something similar, but his is weird. He has yesterday's jollof, yesterday's
that
wache.
Is concoction rice.
Okay, so yesterday wache, jollof, and mix it all together with yam. There's yam too.
Concoction rice is whatever you.
There's no rules. There's no rules to it.
There's no rules.
Wow.
So it's concoction rice.
I never had to try it because I'm scared.
Nah, I mean, you should.
I should. And he just dabs some big.
It comes from a sense of urgency. You need to eat food right now.
Sharp.
Yeah, sharp.
Charlie, the guy go put some plenty shit up for the TikTok and the fear. Yeah. But I understand that concoction means a lot more to you. We'll talk about that. Yeah. We'll talk about what concoction means a lot to you. Yeah. Because over here in Ghana, we have something known as, is it Kaiser? Perfect. You know Kaiser? Hey, you old school guy. So there's something known as Kaiser, right? Okay. It's when you go to the mill, the corn mill, and you see the box where they put for the corn mill under there. Yeah. All the powder, everything, pepper, granuts, everything. You go cook up for pot. Yeah. Can you imagine that? That's a whole meal on its own. No?
Wow.
Yeah. It bang and he slaps my guy. If I try out.
Where can I try it?
That one, if you get to move, my guy. This one you go to plus American people, please, I beg. This one for the streets. It is streets. Yeah. I'll show you the way.
No problem.
Shout out to my Nima family, man. Y'all do the most. Which part of Accra have you been around since 2019?
I've been.
Yeah, you've been to a lot of places because you don't know the names.
Yeah.
That's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah,
but I know say East Legon, you do I.
Yeah.
It be there with the magic day, isn't it? Yeah. Nice one. But hey, good to have you here in the studio. And of course, how's the experience been so far? You've been doing media tour.
Yeah.
I mean, we media represent the country in a way because we reflect what the country is.
Yeah.
How's the experience like?
No, I loved it. I've been liking it. I was out last night. Yeah. It was like my proper first time in the club in Ghana.
With American girls.
No American girls this time.
No, because that's what he said.
The last time I was here, I was.
Why? So you cut them off?
No American girls this time.
You're doing proper Bbnaija, Ajwa, Efia, and since nice one. Oh, it's good to know. Actually, it's good to know.
Yeah, so I like it down here. In Ghana. in our car. Like, there's no Nigerians have this sense of urgency when there's no need to be urgent.
Oh yeah, kia.
Yeah, there's so much, but like down here, everybody's just relaxed.
Yeah, we
it's
take life easy.
Yeah,
we're the coolest cats in Africa. You know that.
Yeah. I like it.
The entire West are really the coolest cats. You know? yeah. Welcome to the coolest radio show right now. Anyway, by the way, how's mommy? Malay? Is it Malay, right?
Malay is a slang.
It's a slang.
Yeah, so Malay is like Malay means mom.
Mom, yeah.
Pale means
papa.
Yeah.
Popsi.
Yeah,
momsi.
Momsi.
You know, there's this series we had. Something Ness. I forgot it. It's a Nigerian series. They showed in Ghana here. Something Ness. And Papa Jasco as well.
Okay.
Yeah, we have Papa Jasco as well. And then you have Popsi, Momsi. This is where the terms are coming out from. But you Nigerians have a lot of terms, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of
What's the latest slang in Nigeria right now?
Man, it's just too many.
Hook me up. Because when I show up there, I want to blend. You get me? Gen Z terms, I learned one. How are you? I'm Gucci.
You're Gucci.
Yeah.
Well, you can say like ijig means different. Like ijig means like it makes sense.
Ijig. The jig.
It's in the jig and it makes sense.
The first time I heard some funny term, my kid brother came from school and he says, "Oh, that guy know the pet." I said, "I want the pet, man. I want the pet. What do you know the pet? Why he has a pet or he doesn't know the pet? What does he mean? He doesn't know the respect." I said, "What? That's it." That's an interesting outlook. But hey, let's talk more about a few more things. But how is Momsi supporting your craft, by the way?
Shout out Male, by the way, because that's like one of the first people that gave me the confidence to want to chase music as a career option. So it started off like I was in school. I skipped school.
Yeah. I mean, most people do.
I skipped school. I went to promote my music. And like I was doing like some media tours with my friends, and I think people liked the song I was promoting so much. So my friend dropped his number at the radio station as my manager.
Hey.
And then every unknown number or every unsaved contact I called him that period, he answered as you're speaking to Bryann's manager.
Straight.
So I don't know how my mom found out that I was in the school.
Yeah.
Mother have a sense. They have a sense for this.
In fact, they don't even have to be there. They feel it.
Yeah, they just feel it.
My son is not in school.
Yeah, he's not in school. He's
spiritual.
Not reading his books.
It's very spiritual.
So she went to find out, and she found out I was not in school.
Yeah.
And she found out like I was with that friend, and then she called him, and he picks the call. Yeah, you're on to Bryann's manager. What do you mean Bryann's manager? Give the phone to Chukwe Bukajo. What do you mean Bryann's manager? And then he gave me the phone, and then I'm talking to her. She's like, "What are you doing outside school? Why are you outside school?" And I'm like, "I'm promoting music."
Yeah, now.
I can't because I was like, "There's no point in lying. I'm promoting music." She's like, "What do you mean music?" And then, "Where are you?" And then I told her, and then she came there.
Yeah.
And then I played the music for her. She was like, "It's actually good, though." It's good.
What song did you play for her?
I can't remember, man. Is like. I can't remember the name.
Right, but it's okay. It has to be a great song anyway.
Yeah. So she was like, "It's good, oh," and she told me to come home, and I went home. She made a warm, very nice meal for me.
Hey,
and then
this is contrary to what you expected, right?
Yeah, very, very, very. Because I thought like.
What you thinking is a trap to get you to ease up?
Yeah, I think so. And then she made a very nice meal for me, and then she came and sat down beside me. I was like, "Is this what you want to do with your life?" Yeah. And I was like, kind of
music. You're not even sure
at that time. I wasn't, I was exploring.
But parents like it when you have some sure you're set to know what you want to do.
And I was like, I'm trying to. I'm still, I'm like, when you're young, you don't have to have all the answers at once.
Yeah, true.
So like, it's something I'm exploring, something I want to see. Like,
okay, how it goes.
And she was like, okay, then I support you all the way. But go back to school.
Yeah, but honestly though, your sound is unique. Right, it's beautiful. I hear a lot of things in your song. From I think that's where the concoction story is coming from, right?
Yeah.
But we'll get to that junction. You understand how you refer to your song as concoction? What's going on? But you've had a lot of influences, coming up with music.
Yeah.
Before then, you were doing music with your own small little quarter. Did you have to feel like giving up? Were there some situations that made you feel like you want to give up? Friends.
Not really friends, but like when you're an indie artist, you're not signed under no one. you have to be at the forefront of the business.
Yeah.
And sometimes it can be slightly frustrating being an artist and also trying to make an artist at the same time.
Yeah.
Because those are two different things.
Mm-hmm.
To be an artist is one thing, but to make an artist is another thing entirely. Problem. And when you have to be at the forefront of that because you're indie, it can get like a bit frustrating. So there were times like, kind of like self-doubt will come in and, but shout out to me because I'm still here.
Yeah, I mean, you should say, thanks to me, you're here. You have songs you've not actually like put out there, right?
Yeah.
What's the reason? Because I think it should be strategic, I believe, right?
So to be very honest, the first reason I started making music was not to put it out.
Why?
I've always been musically inclined all my life. Okay. Music has always been like a personal thing for me.
I can relate.
Sometimes music helps me go through like emotions that I do not know how to properly express.
Are these songs you've written or songs that you hear from other artists?
The songs I've written. So for example, it's like I was saying it to someone earlier today. It's like before I went on Big Brother, I had the fight with a friend.
Oh, right.
And we weren't talking for like a year. Like I wasn't talking to him, but I was talking to his, I was still tight to his
your
brother.
heart strong.
Yeah, like we had a very big, like a very big fight. And we didn't talk. We didn't see for like a year, and then I heard he died. Just before I went into the house, his brother told me he died, and I didn't know how to.
Why did you go to the house?
No, before I went on Big Brother house.
Yeah, before you went to Big Brother house, you heard he died.
Let's say like 2-3 days before I went into the house, I found out he died.
Wow.
His brother told, because I was still very close to his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Brother told me he died, and I didn't know how to process it because like there were so many things left unsaid.
Yeah.
And at the time, the fight didn't make sense anymore. Because like he's not here. I'm never going to get to have a conversation with him again. I didn't know how to properly express it. I couldn't cry at the time. I just felt numb.
And the house is also waiting on you. To put up a best show, isn't it?
Yeah. And like 2-3 days before I went into the house, I just woke up like 5 a.m. one morning and I just started singing how I felt. And I just found out the song was about him. And when I got to the end of the song, I was just shedding tears. I couldn't finish it.
Wow. So you still have that song unfinished?
Yeah, it's just like...
You put it on the bay for now?
Yeah, I recorded it to the point where I felt like almost everything I needed to say
is in
to
there.
him is in there.
Wow. That's powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you get to release it because it might touch somebody. Because you know what, the truth is, a lot more people are having to go through what you went through.
Yeah.
That you don't talk to people for a long time, and it turns out the person is no longer alive, and again, there's no closure.
There's no closure. Yeah.
And it's difficult to deal with it. I know someone who
difficult.
came down from Canada just because she wanted to have closure with the deceased kids because she never spoke with the woman till she died, but she felt she could try and have closure with the kids.
Wow.
Like through the kids. And it's weird, what I mean? It's really weird. But people can actually relate to the song. So I want you to release the song.
I will.
Yeah, kindly do. Before Big Brother, of course, you were doing your music. Music has been the main thing you took to Big Brother, Level Up.
Yeah.
How was it like, getting music around and still living your best self and also getting to be endearing to the audience?
In the house?
Yeah, in the house.
So like, I feel like it just came naturally. Like, I just found myself at tasks where like they give us like some thing to do and it's about music.
Before your lap now.
Yeah, it's like it's about music, so I'm already smiling because I'm like
I'm already smiling.
I've won this.
You
thing.
kill him.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
So and then the more housemates started to see that, I guess the audience also started to see that. So it became a thing where like
very natural.
Don't allow you to be a music task, because if it's a music task, just make sure you're on Bryann's team. If you're not on Bryann's team, you've already lost. It started becoming a thing, and people just started to
vibe with it.
Yeah, to vibe with it. And the more people started to see that, like he's very musically inclined, and
Right. It has been a really good strategy to for more people who get into the house.
Yeah.
All right. And after a while, they want to live out of the entire scope or conversation about the house.
Yeah.
Because it does have a way of, meddling with the brand.
Yeah.
How are you trying to sever from the Big Brother branding and also have Bryann on the side Has it been a difficult task, and how are you going through it?
So to be very honest, I kind of think it's a bit counterintuitive to go on the show and then like come out and be like, I don't want to have anything to do with the brand.
No,
you went on that show, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but how long?
So the thing is, you can't take it away. You can't take away the fact that like you're a reality TV star. That's kind of counterintuitive. That's not going to work in your favor. That's the reason why a lot of people like you. You just have to figure out the balance with it and the brand that you're trying to transition into. I mean, like, there are artists like Cardi B. She's doing very well.
Yeah.
And she came off on reality TV. So you just have to find balance.
Right. And you're doing that very well. I see you do that very well. Relationships with people in the house. I'm going to branch into your brand new music. And we can actually wait for that sound. Yeah. It's the title is
Honest Decision.
Honest Decision. I don't know what prompted you to go there, but Charlie, men, we have to make decisions, every day. Charlie, dude, I mean, I will lie you. People's lives are dependent on the decisions you make every day. And I suppose this song you have has more information in there for us. But relationship-wise from Big Brother, do you still have conversations with people outside the house?
Yeah, I'm very cool. I'm very cool with you.
How is Daniela doing?
She's good.
You're Gucci like a Prada, or Gucci like a berry?
We're Gucci. So, Daniela is like my sister. She was like one of the first people I saw in the house that just had a very familiar energy about her. Like she has the energy of like people I'm already friends with.
Oh yeah, so and that's the vibe.
It was so easy to be her friend,
Would that be a reunion? And when would that be?
Yeah, there is a reunion. I think we just finished shooting it, to be honest. Yeah, so it's to come out soon. You will see some juicy gist. And some closure.
But how much of your reality goes into reality TV? Your personal reality?
So for me, I know people like enter the house with strategy and things to make them more likable. What everybody saw was what it was. At every given time.
What we saw is what it is.
Was what it was. I did not try to hide any part of it, the good, the bad, There's some things you like about me. What I hoped was that the things that you like about me outweigh the things you don't like about me.
Right. Okay.
So for sure, like you can't be perfect because if you're to be perfect, it's not human.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So like when I was angry, I let people know I was angry.
Yeah. All right,
when I crossed the line, I crossed the line.
It's to be yourself.
It's to be myself.
You're a lucky chap. I mean, a lot more people would say, Charlie, if I go to the house, I want to be, at least if they lock me up in a certain space, they could lock me plus for be fine. You understand? How your own go now?
With the babes? No, they were my sisters in the Lord.
Hey!
All my sisters in the Lord. Shout out to my sisters in the Lord.
You know yourselves, is that it?
Is that?
They know themselves.
No. They're just my sisters in the Lord. Shout out to all of them.
But I heard that when you're locked up in a
to be very honest, yeah,
space.
like there were a lot of relationships that happened in the house or ships, and I know like people would think like this is not real, like how people like liking each other so fast, but the honest truth is like
it's easy, isn't it?
If you meet somebody outside, right, maybe on Instagram, you first slide into a DM, you guys are texting, she's not replying you 24/7. That's going to take like 3 days. You take her out to lunch or dinner or whatever. You get her phone number. You guys are still talking.
They stretch,
They stretch, but this one, like, she is in your face 24/7.
What you want to know, you know it.
People are going to talk about everything in the space of 3 hours, and in that house, like 3 hours feel like 3 months.
Yeah.
So before you know it, you start feeling like you've known this.
You're feeling things you don't know.
You've known this girl your whole life. And you start getting very comfortable. And before you know it,
something into something.
Yeah, something.
I see. All right, so let's get into the music. You wrote the decisions.
Yeah, honest
decisions. How did that idea spring up?
So I wrote it that was like one of the first songs I wrote when I came out of the house.
Okay.
I wrote it like 5-6 days after I came out of the house.
Right. You're known to be emotional with your songs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very in touch with myself, like mentally and emotionally where I'm at, you know. So I think it kind of portrays in my music, because that's also the type of person I am. Like, I mean, from a distance, you might not tell, but like, once you start having conversations with me,
you are playing like a book, opening. That's what you see.
So what you see is what you get. And for Honest Decision is like a song. Is people think it's a love song. I keep on telling people it's less about like the love part of it and more about like being vulnerable. So it's like when you're courting a woman or when you're trying to woo a baby, like sometimes you just have to show like your soft side, with those morning texts.
Yeah, it's a bit more sensitive.
Yeah, a bit more sensitive. Send us some flowers, But
lately, these things are hard, Boys, they walk with hearts of stone. Like, Charlie, no go agree with you, I don't agree with you.
It's kind of like, no, man. Sometimes you have to take the first step.
Yeah.
You get. So that's what the song was about.
Right.
This is my honest decision.
Right. Okay. So I asked because when I look at the situation in the house, do you think some of the information from the house influence what's in the song?
That song, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That particular one, I don't think so.
If you had to look back today, would you take the decision to go back to the house if you hadn't been there already, but you now have a glimpse of the things that happen in there? Would you go back?
Would I go back after I'm out?
Yeah, after you're out. Now you know what goes in there. But let's assume you've never been there before. But now I don't know if the question is clear to you.
If I'd never been there before.
You've never been there, but you had now.
I have an idea of
yes, you've traveled there spiritually to see. Will you go physically?
Yeah, I still would. Yeah, but now that it's not spiritual, it's physical.
Yeah, would you go?
I don't know yet.
You don't know?
I don't know yet. For now, I may never say never type of person, because the year before that I was saying I would never go on Big Brother.
Yeah.
And I ended up going the next year on Big Brother. So I would say never say never.
Never say never.
Never say never. But for now, I feel like it's a once in a lifetime decision. So that's my honest decision.
Nice one there. Let's drop this.
What I want to wear is what I want to wear.
Wallahi.
Yeah. So to be very honest, like if I feel like, man, I'm going to wear skirts today, I'm going to wear it. Okay. Nobody's going to talk me out of it.
I was going to say, well, that's more like me, because I mean, I wear what I wear. Sometimes I come to work, I'm like, hey, where did you go? I'm like, I wear what I'm wearing, and I go where I'm going. Yeah. But the sketch one is what I'm beginning to wonder about.
No. It's just like
that's extreme. You're saying, okay.
I'm just using that as an example,
Okay, I get that. No, make it no shake your fans for you, I beg you. All right, so Colors TV may have exposed your music to wider audience, but how has it influenced you musically?
The Color song, Juju, man, that's literally one of these songs that I feel like I got to experience it also as a fresh listener. So like you put out music when you're about to put out music. You hear the mix like 100 times. You tell the producer, you need to change this, you need to change that. Yeah. So you are very used to the song before it comes out. Yeah. Juju Part 2, I didn't have that luxury, and maybe that turned out to be a good thing for me because Colors came to Nigeria. They were to work with like a bunch of artists, and I was one of the artists that they were going to work with. And we had discussed everything, spoken about like this song that we should do.
Yeah.
And I don't think they even know, but literally that morning, like 3 a.m. in the morning, shout out to Sparks, by the way. Sparks is the person that produced Juju Part 2. He just called me. I was like, bro, let's switch this up. Let's switch this beat up. I was like, oh, sure. And then he sends me like a brand new beat at 3 a.m.
Right.
And then I recorded something. Then he added extra production 5 a.m.
And boom.
And then like 8 a.m. I was there and I performed it.
Nice.
Do you get? And like I performed it, I didn't get to hear it again till I came. I didn't get like after I performed it was a rap. I didn't get to hear it till I came out of the house. So like all of us when we came out of the house, like everybody was so psyched. Like, what are people saying about me?
You want to find out?
My thing was like, what did my colors do? Like, I want to see this thing. Like, I want, like,
of course.
Was the song good?
Yeah.
Did people like it? Yeah. Because I couldn't even remember what it sounded like or how it felt. And man, like I went into the hotel room and I put it on, and I was listening to it, and I was just like, wow, now maybe this.
Yeah, you that oh.
Like, this song is fire. Yeah. So that's one of the few songs that like every time I hear it, I just feel so gassed. Because of the process behind it.
What's been the news you came out of the house to hear? that took you like, wow, or like, oh no?
Oh,
Either you give me an oh no or wow.
wow.
Either one of them.
The one I heard was Bryann sleeps a lot, which is so funny, because it's so funny because like in real life, I struggle with insomnia.
Oh,
so like
okay.
I don't be sleeping, and funny enough, what people did not even understand was that was what was happening in the house.
Yeah.
So the times they call me on camera was the times that like I now try to sleep. So I was always the last person to sleep in the house.
Yeah, okay.
I'd be awake till like, let's say 7 in the morning.
Right.
And then I now find time to sleep during the day.
The camera no do you well.
You know do me well.
The camera no force for you.
You don't do me well.
Because every time they Mondays or cover and they sleep. What thing they go on now?
And I can't lie. I might have also like slightly used that as a way to like avoid confrontation.
Well, that too
with people, because
sleep can help you avoid a lot of things.
like make me and person they argue. Like,
let me tell you what sleep it can help you avoid hunger too. As the hung, if you sleep, if you don't have money, you can only ration food. Sleep will help you pass the time.
Yeah.
So sleep there solves a lot of problems.
Yeah. So person go vex me, I go look calm.
You all respond.
Forget time. I go sleep. I'll go sleep.
Well, that's a brilliant strategy because I mean, over time go past before you realize. Charlie, you may. When
I don't wake up, I know the vex again.
Let's talk about concoction now. Where I mean, of course, it's a cooking phenomenon, right? It's a dieting phenomenon, but you were able to take it into a different realm that means a lot to you. What does it mean to you?
So I call this type of music I make concoction music.
So what we just heard is a style of concoction music?
Yeah, it's a style of concoction music. Okay. And what that means is like I have the freedom to creatively express myself however I see fit.
Right.
So the thing is, I'm inspired by like a lot of things. So to just say this music is solely this.
You don't want to box it in.
Yeah, it doesn't, because like I'm also a songwriter, and I've had to write like different genres of music for other people that I'm actively inspired by, So I don't know. It just felt kind of weird to say I make just this type of music because I don't. Like I have a very wide range.
Lot more artists are trying to be more fluid with the kind of music they do. Yeah. And so some artists will say, I'm not a dancehall artist. I am not a reggae artist. I'm an artist. I'm a musician. They don't want to be boxed in.
To be honest, I kind of get that. We're at the point where like there's a globalization of cultures right now. 5 years from now, you're going to see like some kid in Russia like singing Afrobeats.
Absolutely, yeah.
And that's because the music is just getting very popular. So you cannot control who gets inspired by it, and that's what is actively happening now. Afrobeat is also inspired by dancehall. There's the ones that's native to us, Fuji music, high life. Yeah. It's already a mixture of so many things. And then when you start adding like other things into it, hip hop, that, jazz music, for example, Andale is, as much as it's a dancehall song, it was very jazz. The chords are very jazz inspired. Very. So, and I'm a person that's kind of, I like to know the musicality behind what's happening, or what I'm putting out, and because I'm aware of that, I just don't feel right like saying that my music is this.
So it's safe to say you'll be concoction artist.
I'll be concoction artist, yeah.
Oh more concoction artist. It sounds nice anyway. Yeah, it sounds nice. Like it's got a nice ring to it. Although over here, when we think of concoction, it's something.
What's concoction down here?
No, we know definitely it's a mixture of a lot of things too, but it's more drowned in something you can drink.
Okay.
People may perceive it as something that can heal you, has some health benefits or something. Okay. Yeah, but concoction is not bad. Yeah. If you be concoction artist, I be concoction listener. I go listen to you concoctionally.
Shout out to you.
He's doing my job. He's giving shouts to people on my show. You know what? You deserve a radio show, my guy. Good to have you in the studio. And I know you got other businesses to handle. A little while ago, I don't know how you deal with social media and the depression that comes with it, but there was a time where you never posted anything online. What informed that?
Oh, damn. Hey, aye. Okay, so what happened was, the thing is, you come out of the house, there's so much pressure to just like be on the move and be doing things. Or like, I think it makes sense because people watched you on screen for like 3 months. They kind of became very involved in your life. And, you know, they want to still be involved in your life post-show.
Yeah, sure.
But like, man, I can't lie to you, man.
The pressure.
I was like, there was a day I was like, oh, why am I doing this? Chill. Everybody chill. Just chill. Like, everybody should chill. Because I'm very used to, especially when I'm making music, I'm very used to being like, I'm a reclusive
You're
person.
typically a private person.
Yeah, when I'm making music or when I'm quiet, I'm usually just somewhere trying to figure out like the music.
Right.
The music thing.
So it's not a strange thing to see that you receded from the social media space a little bit.
Yeah, you know.
Because naturally you like to be in your own space a little bit.
Yeah, I like to be in my own
And
space.
it's quite ironical that you actually be at the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, I mean,
really
I feel
ironical.
Like, I feel like I'm a walking paradox, man, because
you're contradicting yourself.
Yeah, because I'm very confident, but I have some social anxiety. I don't know how that works.
Oh no, I think there's a term for that. I mean, maybe you're an ambivert. You know.
I think so.
Yeah, you're in between two different worlds.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into some messages here. It says, Bryann, good afternoon on Rush Hour. I'm going to respond now.
What's good now? What's popping? What's popping?
That's Junior. And Nabila says, welcome to Ghana. And of course, he says, Bryann, it is like your name. What's the need for the double N?
That's actually my name.
Oh, the double N is actually...
double N is actually my name, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought the N is to signify Nigeria, like the Bryann, the Nigeria one.
No.
What's that mean?
That's why my handle is Bryann only, because I'm the only Bryann with 2 N's. I don't know if I'm the only Bryann with 2 N's.
No, it's okay, because...
I've not come across any other Bryann with 2 N's.
It's okay. Let me give shouts going out to...
I'm one of a kind.
Shouts going out to Caroline. You know, we grew up at a time where people were trying to, like, everyone's got like different kind of names. And then they had to like create social media page. But hers is still stuck there. I don't know what's going on. Hers is Caroline for real, like you know the for real moments. Yeah, I had one too. Elvis for real.
Oh, wow.
Then, yeah, Caroline for real. Caroline hers is stuck like that. Yeah, Bryann only. We are sorry, okay? Forgive us. The social media now your own. It's good to have you in the studio, man.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna have to let you go, but keep making honest decisions in your life.
Thank you so much.
I know that there are so many decisions you're gonna make. Yeah. But I want you to leave me with one advice, especially things you've learned from the past and now where you are.
I know it's sound a bit cliche, but coming from where I'm coming from, keep moving forward.
Keep moving forward.
Keep moving forward. Don't ever get discouraged and feel the need to stop, because when you stop is when you actually get defeated.
Nice one. Keep moving forward.
Keep moving forward.
Don't do that barefooted. Wear shoes and strap properly, because the road is rough.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us here, coming through and being here on Asasi Radio. And you're gonna be here for how long?
I'm here till Friday.
Till Friday.
Yeah.
Then you're doing the media tour. You're promoting music and all.
Yeah, I've been here since Monday.
Okay.
I'm here till Friday. I wish I could stay longer.
Friday's tomorrow.
Yeah, Friday's tomorrow. It's so sad. It's so sad.
Are we having some Bryann party, Bryann exclusive party or something?
I'm going to come back and do that. But you know, today I'm going to be performing at Luna
tonight.
This small intimate set, so you can come through and just let me perform live.
Nice. Bbnaija, if you know where to go tonight. Yeah, you know where to go. Bryann, listen, I'm a fine boy. I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and of course, your music is going to be on our rotation because we like it. And God bless you so much. All the best to you. We're going to play this song over again. It's Honest Decision.
Honest Decision.
Yep, it's 10 minutes more to hit 4. Let go.